Last time on Avalon with our valiant heroes. The awakening of Alusfane has come, arisen from his... Sorry, I just had bacon burp. Way to break up the tension. Anyways, arising from his stained glass coffin, the village mayor of Flittermouse found himself transformed into a hideously grotesque bat monster due to the power of another one of these ancient shards that our heroes have been finding. After a thoroughly sound beating, one that only took like, what, maybe a round of combat? You know? I mean, I didn't work too hard on him, just, you know, gave him crazy bat powers, like a sonic scream breath attack, and crazy climbing on the wall shit. No, it's fine. Nevo,
you shot that bitch down dead.
It blasted down, shot down. Now it's Nevo's pet. He had a family.
All those special abilities overdo him, by the way.
It belongs to me now!
I have to say, like, we actually took that boss,
Don't
beat it
worry,
mercilessly,
Norwell
and
can't
literally,
fight again.
like, made it
Boss
up
rush
there.
mode.
Like, sorry, dude.
It's fine. You guys are having fun. I build him up, you knock him down. Speaking of which, Jack ended up shooting Alusfane twice in the face as he was arising from his coffin. Alusfane,
As you do.
feeling a little cornered and a bit shocked by the presence of Anatar, the illusionary king, fled from his former crypt into the wide open. We shall pick up where we left off.
And we learned that he is Anatar's son.
We shall pick up where we left off. It is the dead of night. You guys are still down in the crypt. Your new bony bat companion, formerly Jean-Luc. Now, what was it that you called him, Nevo? Batra?
Yeah, Batra. I remember these names. I gotta put them somewhere. It's like...
My dude, you're a necromancer. You're going to be naming everything, okay? These are your bitches now.
Excellent.
Oh, God.
That's a hell of a quote.
My bitches are now your bitches. You got secondhand bitches. Alright.
Tom, we're gonna resurrect every boss we meet, right?
I don't know.
We're gonna damn well try.
If it comes to that, it comes to that. You can't decide his fate. You're not his dad. You don't decide his necromancy powers.
I want to resurrect that. I want to resurrect that. Literally Nevo like a kid out of the candy store.
Alright. We shall pick up exactly where we left off, with you guys still huddled in the tomb. Alex having collected the next shard piece.
Yes. Into the no box it goes.
No box.
To let you know, Star, I am planning to multi-class Ivan into whatever whatever Tom is.
Mm-hmm.
So is Alusfane gone? For sure?
Yeah, he just out of existence. He left. He literally grabbed his metaphorical shit and left.
Mm-hmm.
How about all those
civvies.
towns, villagers, and also the priest?
Let me...
Oh yeah, how is the priest doing since we're basically getting heading back out?
He was literally holding back the hordes while you guys were fighting. As you guys look back, the villagers are still, like, in the form of bats, but they're just kind of standing there staring like they're mannequins. Like they're all in a trance.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck.
You see You see Berwick.
Fly over.
You see Berwick kind of lower his ankh and kind of go up to one of them. Susan? And you see him kind of poke this bat person off to the side and just kind of stands there, like doesn't even respond.
I don't think we're gonna get a response, my friend.
Oh, hell.
You dare ignore your emperor?
Looks over at fucking Simon. You can drop that now.
How do you know it's an
To his
illusion?
head.
Considering he isn't blasting us, I have Jack is
Standing
not
there
completely
T-posing right
stupid.
now.
No. So Ivan comes in again, seeing Anatar's still there, or Aptar, and just goes, "Die!" And I'm gonna spend a spell point to do guidance strike.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Get him.
I get a plus 20 to hit.
Oh, for the... all right. Good luck. It's a high armor class.
Go ahead and roll it.
I'm also gonna spend a spell point by making this a full round action, so it only costs 1. So, So that is a 40 to hit.
Oh, you know what? That's only... You know what? Sorry, bud. That's only 23 above. So you miss.
You aimed so accurately.
You aim... I mean, it's so...
So let me just say this really quick. Before it hits him, there's a little arrow pointing down. There's a little orange arrow pointing down at Antar.
And what do you...
see.
Oh, you
Oh,
hit him.
it's a little orange. All right, so you hit it, and you know what? In response, I'm going to manipulate the illusion so he disintegrates into nothing, and I'm going to try to hide that.
Did I just beat Anatar?
Yes, I am going to attempt to make you believe that you just beat Anatar.
No, I'm
Bluff.
saying that in my voice.
Bluff.
Well, you
bluff,
have to fall
bluff.
for it first.
What do I roll?
Sense motive.
Okay, let's see.
No.
I beat Anatar!
And he goes.
Face
and he
palms.
burns away.
You don't know it's an illusion.
Jack's still gonna face palm. He wasn't blasted, so he honestly believed it was not the real one.
Alex, you got your hand
That
up.
was easy.
I don't remember if I knew that shit or not. I'll give it a cursory. And this is not the thing that I wanted to. Anyway. I know. Anyway, where's Rhinsley?
I believe you're still holding on to him.
Oh, okay. I vaguely remembered, like, him attacking
You have
somebody. Oh, right. I gave him all the spell
He's
points.
comatose.
Yeah.
You,
A little bit.
Let me see
That must have
here.
been some sort of clone of Anatar.
Aha. Whatever. I think we should leave. I don't think that there's anything
we should
here.
absolutely get out of here immediately and get this in.
Wait.
Hang on. I don't think I
Wait,
carry that
was
thing around.
anybody injured during the fight?
What was that?
Was anybody injured during the fight?
I'll be honest with you, Jean-Luc is not looking good.
Hey, his name is Bathra now.
My dear
So
man, I
disrespectful.
apologize. Bathra's not looking good.
I'm gonna bat and try to heal it, even though I know out of game that won't work.
Isn't that gonna do the opposite?
Yeah.
Did he say that
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it specifically says that it is harmful to undead, so I had to make a touch attack against him.
Can I try to prevent this in any way?
It would be against his touch AC.
How do you want to?
Are you walking up to talk it, or are you doing heal it, or are you doing it from range?
I can't. Oh yeah, I can do it from range. I'm doing it from 30 feet away.
So Nevo, how do you want to? Do you want to verbally tell
You're
him
gonna have to be
no,
right
or
here.
do you want to? What do you want to do?
Do I see him
Do
casting
you
the
know that
spell?
this will do it? Is a question.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I actually don't know
Because
if
we have
Nevo will
never
know
done this
this.
before.
I would assume as a necromancer that would be something you would know at least. I mean, if you want to roleplay it,
Maybe a very low Arcana check.
yeah. If you want to roleplay
Religion
it, we can do an Arcana check. Or no,
Yeah,
wait,
mine-
it's religion because it's undead.
So what do I roll for my touch attack?
Give me a second,
Like
kid.
an 8.
Let Tom do his thing first.
Where is it? Where's religion? I don't see it any. Oh,
Knowledge.
I'm blind. Oh, I'm stupid.
4. Oh dear.
Arcana?
Christ.
I mean, he already rolled his knowledge, so Ivan rolls a ranged touch attack.
Oh, I'm
Which would
very
be a-
pleased.
Or wait a minute, to a living creature, you can spend
Just hit a ranged attack and then
and then he gets a will save for half. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see what my normal thing is. So it's ranged, which would be 4 plus my int, I guess.
How
How do I?
So your
Or is it-
thing should have a ranged attack on your sheet.
Oh, okay. Ranged.
yeah, on
attack.
the main page, it's literally below the CMP.
I don't think it's actually a ranged. It's living creatures, but this is. Yeah, I don't think it's even a. I don't even think I rolled to attack. I think he just rolled will save against my DC.
Let me bring it up.
Yeah, it does not specify anywhere in.
There's certainly no roll for the normal touch. Where's the meta magic feat?
That's not meta magic. That's not meta magic. It's part of my normal range healing. So I think he just rolls will save to take half. So Batboy's gonna get healed for 1d8 plus. It's 6 plus something else. Because I know I have something else. It's from my
It says 1d. It says 1d8 plus caster all.
Yeah, but I have other things that like stack on this. That's extended range, ranged healing. But I have something else that like adds an extra +1 to my healing.
Oh, here we go.
Crafted.
Unless otherwise specified, such as making attack with your cure ability, so you do need to make a attack.
Okay.
So hit the range spell button. Or the range button on the main.
10.
That's a
I
miss.
doubt that hit. Hey, let me heal you.
Can we not be wasting time on this right now? We need to get back to the car.
Yeah, I was just being the doctor and trying to heal all of you.
Well, heal while we walk or some shit.
Wait, one moment. Are we not concerned with, the villagers?
I will be concerned with the villagers once I have put this. And she raises her hand with the. I think she covered her hand with something to grab the shard, right? She must have. I'm sure she did. She's not stupid. as soon as we put this in the lead-lined box that's in the trunk of the car.
Storm,
Yeah?
is there anything else remarkable about any of these caskets on the side or on the top?
Do you wish to investigate them?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Which one do you investigate?
I'll try the one
That's
on the
actually
upper
a
left.
good idea.
Let's roll the investigation.
I'll tell you what. They're not that hard to break into if you genuinely give it a try. Anyone who's skilled in appraise, go ahead and roll that if you are looting.
I will do that.
Praise.
Damn it. I'm not.
My appraise is not great.
I have
I
cluster
am leaving.
to appraise.
Alright. While you guys are looting, Alex is just like, this needs to go into the safety box.
I'm gonna
29.
push through the bat people if I gotta.
Move it!
So investigate.
Both arms raised above my head, Rhinsley on one, Shard in the other.
Hey, not bad.
Rhinsley, as you are carrying him out, he looks a little dazed, but the moment his his unfocused fake eyes kind of realign, you see him just kind of licking his lips and be like, He's just kind of looking up at you now. Pendejo?
You're the Vendejo. You got the delicious meal, now behave.
Pendejo. Alright. I'm just going to assume that you guys end up breaking into these caskets to get stuff. So I will
Fucking
post...
flip the lid on these bitches.
Can I make? Is there a check I could make? As a fledgling antiquarian, I'm actually concerned about damaging the crypts when we open them. Do we noticeably bust them open, or are we able to open them with relative ease without damaging them?
You're able to slide them open with relative ease.
Okay.
I will post what's in there on Discord since there's a small list.
Oh boy.
I'll say who was... Okay, Jack.
Throw it in Avalon resources.
Boop. Boop.
Nope. Regular Avalon.
Yeah. You find a couple sets of armor. It looks like these caskets right here could have potentially been undead soldiers at some point. You do find that that they have the telltale fangs of a vampire, but they are just old dusty bones at this moment. Plenty of them have coins in them. You find a still usable Masterwork steel shield, a Masterwork set of very exotic looking armor, a Domiru. The casket to the upper right actually looks like it has a crystal skull. That's a piece of treasure in there. Let me see here. A couple
Indiana Jones in this bitch.
Couple of unworked gems. You find one of them that has some potions in it of Bless Weapon, Enlarge Person, and Stabilize. And Jack, the coffin that you bust into has a Masterwork Dagger and a Masterwork Greatsword.
Just whistles a little bit. Well, fancy seeing you here. And just basically just puts the dagger in a small sheath that
Those are worth some good scratch.
Wait. So one of these armors are Domiru?
Yep.
Yep, it's what Gypsy just posted in Avalon.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently.
I looked up an image of a Domiru. That would mean that these are Mulan armor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, samurai armor.
Sishin, specifically.
There you go.
Can I roll any history to
Want to have the
tell
characters in
how
a weed come out?
old this Domeru armor might be?
Let me see here. You could roll a knowledge of history. And what was that, Dragon?
I was just making a joke about someone's inner weeb coming out.
Here
No,
comes the weeaboo
well,
train.
yeah,
Ooh woo!
Yes, I am a wee, but this is actually something important because as far as we know, Avatar and the rest of these guys were more of like, frick, where was it? Thule?
Just straight Thulian.
Yeah, so that is very interesting to me.
Simon and Ivan.
Yeah.
To be fair, all we know is that they could have had warriors from anywhere,
26.
or just collected it.
He does not need my help.
I would say this fits your character as well. I mean, all these little trinkets will fetch you a pretty penny altogether. You know what's fucking expensive, though? That stained glass coffin that formerly housed the Night Lord.
And it's also damaged.
Yeah? Yeah?
But what does my 26 tell me about
Give me...
the armor?
I'll do your knowledge of history first, and then I'll get back to Ivan. This fits your character, too, because of your penchant for numbers. I'd say with your knowledge of history, it's not infeasible that a former soldier of Alisfane could have gotten his hand on some exotic armor, or it could have been just someone from Mu who immigrated to Thule and got turned. Not really too sure, but it is possible that a soldier could have gotten hands on some armor, some exotic armor.
50-50.
Yeah, but the only reason why I was curious is because my character actually knows Teachin.
Hmm. Let me see
Does
here.
my knowledge history also tell me that... really quick. Would my character also know from the history roll that instead of just selling this to like some sort of shop, possibly giving this to a museum might get us more money?
I would say they would pay you the exact value for it.
Damn, I didn't know if they would pay more because
Go
of
to
historic
the black
value.
markets, get more of that way.
Well, Jack, after looting his thing, is going to go back, fly his ass back over to the stained glass coffin and assess the damage that's been thoroughly done to the freaking coffin
Let me see here.
up top.
Feasibly, it could be fixed with mending spells and stuff like that.
Oh, so something they could do in their off time. Interesting.
Depending upon...
How much does this fucker weigh?
It's not light. It would probably require
Yeah.
about 4 people to chug this thing around.
Could my bat guy carry it? Bathro? Could he carry
Oh,
it?
that's right. He's a large
Puts
creature.
this thing out.
So, let me get this out first. Ivan, this coffin could possibly net you anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000.
Money!
Depending
This thing is very pricey. This thing is very pricey. Could get us anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000.
Jack's just
I
gonna
can
whistle out.
sleep in it. Hmm.
No, we're selling it.
All right.
Want money?
What did you...
So who is the question? We need to be careful who we sell this to.
A museum, they'd probably pay top dollar for it, especially if we tell them what it's, who was housed in it, and its resemblance.
They really give us that much?
Yeah.
A museum, not just like black
Oh,
market.
wow.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, the museum probably didn't.
Something
Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
This
I
may
am
be a
concerned about the
question.
morality of this, but I'm also saying, like, you know, realistically speaking, who's going to give us top dollar for this?
You're concerned
But-
with the what of this? Like, morality.
Yeah, possible dumb question.
I'm unfamiliar.
Go ahead, Kit.
Can I roll, like Arcana or anything to, like, search this coffin? Is there, like, anything magically attuned to this? Like, if we had to worry about anything popping out of this thing?
No, you wouldn't be able to tell that.
Okay, like some sort of hidden mechanism or, like, runes are laid in.
Probably has some fancy engravings. Because it's Alu's fucking Fane.
Yeah, and I'm worried that it's Alice Vane that it might be triggered with something.
You know what?
He could also just have a very dapper freaking nap time spot. Because he can.
Can I actually make a roll regarding the common folklore of vampires dying and returning to their coffin to reform?
Can I also ask,
like, is that something
really
that a character would know?
So give me 1 second. A lot of people asking lots of things. So Kit, to answer your first question, perception check for searching for traps.
Okay, I also wanted to ask Simon something.
And
Yes, Simon, could I borrow your goggles for a second?
Hands off the goggles. They're my goggles. What do you want me to look at?
I want to see if this coffin has any sort of magic inlaid into it. We are dealing with a vampire.
What about it? Oh, hold on. I feel like maybe the dungeon master still needs to tell me if I need to make a knowledge check to know this or not.
undead knowledge of religion, and you were asking, what was it again?
Is it known that if a vampire is their body is damaged or destroyed or whatever, that they return to their coffin?
Okay.
Is that hokum or is that a thing?
Knowledge of religion.
Dang it.
I wish I could help you.
Let's see how well you've been catching up on your
4.
Absolutely.
They do that. What about Ivan?
Ivan, as you begin to let me see here. Okay.
Trying to be very delicate on what I handle.
Alright, as you begin to kind of look on through, it doesn't look like there's any internal mechanisms or anything to it. It looks like it's just like a full stained glass coffin. It looks like it is decorated, or adorned. Decorated, adorned. I'm trying to think of what the word is for when you, like, shape the glass.
Adorned.
Adorned, okay. Is adorned in imagery of basically his conquest across Thule.
I will still look at Simon.
Depict.
I please borrow the goggles
Depicts,
just for
there we
one
go.
quick second.
Gosh, just Simon to look at
Absolutely.
it.
Oh, so you are letting me?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, he said yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna use the goggles really quick to just see if there's like any magic on this coffin.
It does exude a magical aura.
I
Ooh.
believe I do get to roll to see what type of magic it is.
All right.
I believe it's knowledge arcana, if I remember correctly, or spellcraft.
Spellcraft.
What would you? Oh, okay, spellcraft coming up. Where's my spellcraft? It is. It's right there.
Assuming we get around to moving all this loot into the car, also assuming that I don't get blasted by Anatar on the way there, I have the trunk open and I will write the stuff down so nobody else tries and deletes each other's stuff.
All right. So, Alex, you get there, you just throw open the trunk and just begin to toss shit on in there. Your little ingrained vault.
I mean, all I have is the shard. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you bozos hung out back there and let me fend for myself in the wild.
Hey, we were like, we're going to deal with the people and the things, and you're like, I'm leaving. And then you imagine you're alone, really?
I have the tracking beacon!
Ivan,
We have 3 shards now, right? 3?
I believe that's
There was the
correct.
dragon, now the bat, and then we started off with 1.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Although,
Wait, was there one in the hag place?
No.
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 And I don't think there was one on the spook ship either.
No.
No. It's like, we've only fought 2 two-headed things, and then we started with 1.
You know what? If we were smart, we would probably teleport the box back over to the other coast and keep it over there.
And still wait.
Or just do it back and forth, like, once a week.
All right. Ivan,
I'm still waiting for it.
necromancy.
Oh, okay. I look at the others. So a bit of news about the coffin. It is aligned with necromancy magic.
Of course.
Ooh.
Don't you know the simple fact about vampires? When they're the bodies are destroyed, they're actually able to reform in their coffin.
Can I roll to see if that's correct?
Can I also roll since I'm right there?
Knowledge of religion.
At least I think.
You also, with that
Oh.
4, you also know that werewolves do it, witches do it.
Better. Wow, we both rolled shit.
Everyone returns to their coffin.
Yeah, even people who were once alive, they got to return to their coffin at some point.
Mummies?
That is.
Do I get advantage for being a necromancer?
I'm gonna.
God damn it!
I'm gonna say no.
Damn it!
You tried.
Technically,
You haven't been up to date on your Twilight Saga.
Not the sparkle vampires.
Also, technically,
Wait, let the religious man do it. Freaking Kodhran.
I don't know.
But,
He's having a hard time with religion lately after the whole communion thing.
but
Go
also
ahead.
Ivan is
Good.
from like a rural town kind of area, so stuff like vampires should be like.
Ivan.
It shouldn't be common.
This is great.
All of these people are idiots.
Jack, Ivan, you guys just know basic stuff from what you've read in like the trashy books, like the trashy romance books with vampires. Like, yeah, they got to
accurate.
they got to return to their coffins when the day comes, and they like to go for the neck. Khurtin, you know that there are, it depends upon the vampire species, because there are numerous different types of vampires. Each one of them has their own different, like, set of rules and conditions to them. So it could really depend upon what sort of vampire he is.
Yes, I remember reading it in Duskglow.
I remember reading something similar.
God damn it,
I'll count it
now.
out, but Who knows?
A really weird book. I believe the main character was called Choir.
Meh. Anyways, let's get this thing surface side.
Okay, Bathra, you know what to do.
All right. It doesn't even have any heads at this point. It's like the heads got severed, and its two spines sort of sharpened and curved inwards, like those manta ray mouths. And you just see it kind of like pick up the coffin and rest it on its back. As it begins.
But let's go ahead and take these for repairs too. And I just pick up the two heads and put them on the back. You can stitch that back up together later, right?
Head, I pick up a bat head. Everybody's got a bat head.
Oh god, what if you wore them like iron knuckles?
No.
I was imagining like a Skyrim helmet, but that works too.
Or like the fist weapons from Black Panther.
No,
hell yeah.
The reason why it doesn't have the two heads is the two heads count as 2 more extra hit die.
Actually, this is thematic that the giant skeletal bat picks it up, because I don't think these necromantic energy will affect it.
Alright, as he begins to carry this thing on over. Alex, you had your hand up?
Yeah. I just wanted to see if I could, I guess, negotiate with Rhinsley.
Alright. And are you doing this on your way back, or still at the car?
Still at the car. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Alright, I just see if I can peel him off my arm at all.
Oh yeah, he comes off.
So, like, on there. Okay, good. Okay, little guy. You had a good meal, and a lot of stuff's been going on, and there's other bad news in the neighborhood, and we really need to get home. So, if you can make the car work like you did before, right? Yeah, if you can make the car work, then I promise when we get home, I'll let you come out again, and I'll make sure you get to eat magic every day.
Diplomacy.
No, I'm not good at it.
Excellent.
Let me see.
Rip.
Let me roll for
It's a
Ryan.
10. It's something. How intelligent is Ryan's?
Not very.
So this might be in your benefit depending on how he rolls.
I'm guessing
Alright.
it might have a 3, like it's maybe animal level. Or barely sentient level.
You hear him let
It can
out.
speak slightly.
He lets out a little burp, but not from his mouth. Just his entire being kind of shakes.
God, he's like Morph from Treasure Planet, but gold
Exactly.
and less floaty.
And as you're
He's
just
a blobfish.
As you're just kind of standing there with him, you see him reach out a little pseudopod to the hood of the car. And like a little snail going back into its shell, you just see it kind of slide underneath the hood. Blinks at you a couple times, then
Good, Rhinsley.
Pat, 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 pat. Pat the hood.
And I will get in the car and see if it goes. Well, I'll stick the canister back where it goes in the engine and then get in the car and see if it goes.
alright. It takes a few times, but it actually does turn on.
Yes! I think we parked pretty far away from the sundial, so I'm gonna drive it down the road towards the sundial and park up.
You fly it in. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, we can fly. Sure, I'll airdrop.
See? Fly?
Drop it like it's hot.
I was halfway expecting, as soon as it went into the car, just go, I'm a doctor.
See, fly. As you fly on into the sundial, you arrive there just in time to see Nevo's new pet.
7 miles in 10 years.
He's just in time to see Batra crawling its way out of the underground lair into the open.
Oh dear.
With a with a stained glass coffin on its back.
Seriously?
And you
It's
see
worth money.
all the villagers who were gathered around the sundial are still just standing there in a trance. And as you guys had walked past him, Berwick kind of raises up his finger like, oh, wait. I don't know if I can religiously agree to this, but,
Religiously what?
I mean,
I mean, it's heathen stuff. We're getting it rid of it so that it doesn't burden your town's soul anymore, right?
he's like a guy cop.
Do you still want this vampiric crap still around, or not?
I mean, no. Alright. I mean... Well, bye, Jean-Luc. You see him kind of give a nod to the...
If you were able to put... What is this of Jean-Luc is to rest here?
And he kind of looks on at the rest of the villagers who are still in their bat forms. It's just like, you know, I think I'd prefer if I buried the man he used to be. Take him with you. I don't want the villagers seeing him like this.
Fair enough.
You need, like, help with that?
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how you're going to deal with... Refers to the villages that are still bat.
This looks like a job for a cleric, but...
I look to find to see if I can...
Burrick kind of just, like, tilts his head and kind of looks at you. And he kind of just motions to himself.
I'd like to look if I can see Saline in the group.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But I know he was also
The bat with one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
yeah.
that shouldn't be too hard to find.
Them possibly fish-like features.
I do remember saying
sure.
that you do end up seeing one of them in the crowd that is just a humanoid bat with a singular arm.
Also fluffy.
11.
Yeah. With really, with like the really long, untrimmed hair. Berwick kind of looks at you guys. I might know a spell or two that could reverse curses. I'll see if it works.
You do him first. We need to take him with us.
See Berwick kind of look at everyone. It's like, I gotta take him back to the church. This doesn't feel right. But you see him reach into his pocket, and he pulls out a little whistle.
Oh.
Kind of.
He's gonna call them the fucking giant bats.
These
These are the giant bats.
No, the other ones, the pet bats that they had.
He's gonna hesitantly kind of
bats.
bring it up to his lips and blow, and you see all the villagers kind of stop and look at him.
Of course.
Oh, I don't like seeing my flock like this.
Well, hopefully we can get it all sorted.
Let's try to coax them back, I guess.
And like,
Actually, idea.
Let's see.
Jack just opens his wings. They can follow me over.
Hey, before we start launching ourselves the fuck out of here, feelings on trying to get the barrier back up, yay or nay? Still a Sun King really intent on getting here? Maybe?
The barrier back.
You know what? I'm actually gonna look up into the fucking sky and see if I see Mr. Holy Man himself.
No.
I mean, if we can figure out
Perception.
how to turn it on and off, just turn it on.
We can try to
Take it
recreate
easy.
the same situation we did to disable it.
Yeah.
Perception 20. You're not seeing his holy floatiness.
He sort of like floats up like a good 20 feet and then just looks around. I'm not seeing him.
Yeah, but he, like, definitely seemed like he was gonna, like, send his minions to try and keep getting in here, right? Like, he could just
No,
try to turn it
it's
back on,
blasting
temporarily.
I don't know why we're arguing about this. Get over there and do it.
Okay, cool.
Have a bunch
Pull my
like
sword back out.
Oh,
We turn it back off!
I think it would require all of us.
That's
Exactly.
why we're all here!
We go to the sundial.
Yeah,
And
Might as
stand
well.
on the placement that I did before.
Sundial, sword. Recitation.
ditto.
Alright.
And I will say, as
Oh
the
boy.
river flows, so too shall I flow.
As the river poops, so do I poop.
Wait, what? Gypsy, please, that's a Chipotle. Never mind, I screwed that joke up. So too should I poop.
See, we're not ordering your Chipotle order.
Alright. You guys,
But
So
yes, I will
we
say-
raise our blades aloft.
you
As the
do.
river flows, so too shall I flow. As the river rests, so shall I rest. As the river flows, so I feel it alone.
Speed Eternity. Speed runs it.
I'd like to.
Nothing happens.
Well,
I'd like
Dang
to enchant it with the most magical. word.
Maybe we need to say it backwards.
Eternity of ocean and into soul my shall to sow. Ends river the ass.
Hold on,
Again rise, I will too, so drive river the ass.
Hold on, I know-
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. No way.
Guys, I know the magic
You're
word.
killing me.
I know the most powerful magic words that we can speak to make it work. Throw them in some.
Can I push the button that was glowing?
Blowing.
yeah, that was the thing that Rhinsley was after. Was that the one symbol?
You push it. You give it a little kick with your feet. The door to the underground crypt closes.
Oh well, there's that at least.
Oh, at
That's
least that's
probably
one
better
less
than
problem.
having it open.
Yeah. Don't want like some kid going down there later.
Alright, fuck
Getting
it. Let's
cameras.
prioritize just doing everything as quickly as possible
I
then.
thought about what if we put a fake black dagger down there. Like, can we take the
I-
masterwork dagger we looted and make it look like a shard?
That would probably
So in
take.
case anyone goes crawling around in there, they'll...
I mean, they're gonna notice the fucking glass freaking coffin gone.
Hey GM, may I use my
Oh, my internet just pooped.
craft model airplane skill to put a shard in the air?
I mean,
Gypsy,
I
did
could
your
literally spray paint the fucker.
What?
Gypsy, you said your internet pooped out.
Uh-oh.
Gypsy?
It's like it.
Oh, no.
Rip.
So did we
Technical
take
difficulty
everything?
chat.
Yeah, if we took
Yeah, the
everything.
loot. The loot that was posted in Avalon General is what we got,
Okay.
plus the coffin.
I would suggest
Adding
that
to trunk.
I would suggest we sell most of it, but the only ones I would suggest that we keep are obviously the potions, and possibly the azurite and the alabaster, because that can be possibly made into weaponry, or not weaponry, but enhanced with magic.
Yeah, I would keep the gemstones,
That's
the
literally what I was
potions.
saying, the azurite and the alabaster. Yeah, so I think the ones that we are going to sell are probably the heavy steel shields, because I don't think anybody's going to use that.
Wait.
Yep,
the shield?
Gypsy's internet
Can
just
I
pooped
use a
out
shield?
on. Yeah, you can use a shield.
Oh wait, the art doesn't have a price.
No, the art is the crystal skull. That's what category it's
Oh.
in.
Yeah, I think we're gonna sell those three, the hematite, the dagger and greatsword.
Well, we can worry about that later.
Yeah, it's not like the villagers are going to buy them at the moment. Who knows if they even have enough money to pay for some of this shit.
While we're waiting for Gypsy to get logged back on, Boris. Oh,
Hey.
there he is. Speak and he shall reappear.
Hello.
You're back.
Hey.
So,
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what the last thing.
you closed the crypt.
Oh, that's right. And then I proposed an idea, and no one responded. So I thought it was a really bad idea
I did
for a
respond
second.
to it.
I don't think we heard it.
To it as a oh.
I said,
it's
what if we
broken.
what if we put like a fake shard down?
Oh yeah.
Like, what if we took like
Yeah,
the
and then I made
masterwork
the joke
dagger
about-
and made it look like a shard?
Then I made the joke of, can I use my craft model airplane to make a fake star?
A model airplane? No, you can't. And also, I don't want to give up that loot. So
Just origami 1,000 times and make the shape.
exactly, it's easy.
No, it's fine. I'll just get out the model paint and a piece of wood and just start. Just make the propeller and nothing else.
No, because as we learned during our escape from the jail, they can tell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, homing beacon.
Yeah, they can't hear the call of it.
Can I roll anything to figure out if we can do
I
anything?
don't think we technically know if the lead box works either.
Yeah,
We haven't tested.
Can I roll anything to see, like spellcraft or on it, to figure out if there's anything we can do to bring back the barrier?
No. You wouldn't
I mean-
exactly know.
Wait, why are we even bringing back the barrier? The barrier was helping, but it was also hindering the people.
So that we can try to take our time in fixing the villagers without worrying about Anatar zooming in here and blasting us all to smithereens.
Yeah, but I've already determined that he's not in the locale with my perception.
Wait,
Not yet.
why don't we get an expert opinion on the subject?
Such as?
Oh, good Dr. Thanatos, of course.
Oh fuck yeah, the car might actually work again.
Wait, that's okay.
Jump back in the driver's seat and smack the mirror.
Or the
All right.
sundial.
Oh, I took us to the overmap.
Thought that was where we were supposed to go.
All right.
Okay.
You leap back into the car.
I see it's in plane mode right now. That means
Hurry up and finish putting shit in the trunk back there.
You see Batra kind of begin to back on up like a truck and try to like slide the coffin into the trunk.
Oh no.
No, it's probably too big.
Let me see.
Either he carries it or he has to strap it to the top.
Oh, wait. I have an idea. If we take apart Batra, could we put his skeleton in the cello case?
He'd be a little too big for the cello case.
Yeah, I'd say he's a huge creature.
It'd be like trying to stick an elephant skeleton into a cello case.
So you can't fit in the back of the car, so we can put him on top of the car. Is that what we're getting at here?
Yes.
Okay,
You could
but they put the casket up there.
I have an idea for the freaking skulls. They're gonna be hood ornaments.
Ugh.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'll tie some rope around that just to secure it.
You strap him to the top of your car like an elk you just shot.
Wait, the coffin or the bat?
The coffin.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, if we were doing the skeleton,
The bat can walk. It's ambulatory.
The bat can fucking... Jean-Luc can fucking walk. For what he put you guys...
If we were putting it to the... I was gonna say, if we were putting it on the top of the car, my mind was going to the Billy and Mandy scene where Billy's just tied to the top of the car.
Alright, let me get back to it. So, Alex, you end up slapping the mirror. Call up headquarters.
Yep. No idea what time it is.
It's a little late, but you do get an answer from Janine.
Janine, holy shit.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Really fucking crazy.
Shit's hit the fan.
Yeah, the guy with the sky beams was here, and then, like, his mortal enemy was also here?
Okay.
I look over.
We need to talk to
She's
somebody,
very
like Dr.
descriptive.
Thanatos or something.
Let me go see if he's awake. You hear the phone get set down.
If need be, tell him Dr. Ivan is calling.
You are not the doctor.
I was halfway expecting us to hear muffled.
Corpseman.
And as you're just kind of sitting there waiting, you hear this horrible scream off in the distance. Doctor, you can't wear your boxer shorts during work hours. Pants have to stay on.
Excellent.
Followed by this soft grumbling in the background, followed by the phone getting picked up. Hello?
Hi!
Hello?
Is Simon in the car? Am I the only one talking?
I'm assuming you're holding a phone receiver or something like that.
It's just the mirror.
It's a touch mirror.
Is this a mirror?
Yeah.
Embedded in the dashboard.
Then
yeah,
I'll lean
I
down.
imagine, like,
I'll lean down and also get in the mirror.
I'll lean down as well.
We've. Oh,
Jack's gonna
having
squeeze
some
into
business.
this.
Hey, it's the other Coast Justice Fist.
Oh, hi! Hi, how's it going?
Sorry
Like
to
the
bother
left
you at this
fist?
time of the something.
Time of night, day, what the fuck time it is anymore.
Oh.
It's just a
Can I look at
little
the moon
thing.
and see what time it is?
It's like after
You
6.
don't have the keen mind feat.
I could still roll survival.
All right, listen. Dr. Thanatos, are you sitting down?
No.
Okay, good.
I mean, I was.
All right, so we encountered the Sunlight King, the guy who blew up the prison. We had a slight brush with him, and he ran. He left.
Cool.
All right. Then we went down into a crypt, another one of the shadow vaults, and we found Alusfane, the Night Lord. He's a vampire from the Second Era.
Cool.
Third era, yeah, really spooky. And he also wants those shards, like those shards that Anatar's been hunting down that you've been investigating.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he wants them too. Anyway, we managed to use some trickery and we defeated his minions, and then he just happened to also leave. So that's great and all.
Uh-huh.
But,
the entire village is cursed, however.
yes, that's what we were building up to. He somehow has made everyone in this village some sort of bat-like thrall, and the bodies aren't changing back, and the lights are on, but it doesn't seem like anyone's home. And we're asking for an official diagnosis on what kind of things we can do to resolve that.
Gonna roll. God damn it!
LOL.
Drinking, Dr. Thanatos.
Hold on, I don't want to get any of my medical books because I've been eating fried chicken. Sure it's not rabies?
I'm positive it's not rabies.
Okay.
They're literal like werebats. If I
can't confirm if any of them don't, separately also have rabies, but certainly it is not the cause of these symptoms.
Wait, question. He can see us through the video, right?
No, it's just audio.
It's sort of.
It's just audio.
This is not Skype.
This isn't Discord.
Okay, so I'm literally imagining it like Discord when you double click the voice chat setting and you see the icons like glowing up.
It's actually the mirror. When you first dial, it has the pattern of like those rotary dials, except you just poke the number, and when somebody starts talking on it, the image kind of fluctuates, sort of like a sound wave.
Neat.
Neato.
I mean, I can run on by and give him a checkout if it was your old Dr. Thanatos 1-2.
That would
Be appreciated.
Most appreciated.
Okay.
Also, like, general backup.
And mostly because, I mean, I know, doing good things is good and all, but also one of them is our client, and we'd really like to at least be able to...
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like a crazy bat person, too?
Yeah, this is like a missing persons case, and this person is currently, just...
We found them.
Person. So...
Okay.
Restoring
found
their
them, they're just a
faculties...
bat?
I mean, it's not just an altruistic thing, it's also, And I think this is like some kind of ancient curse, so I'm not sure if it's inside of our depths.
Ancient curses. Okay.
How soon can you be here? I don't want to make you come out when you're in the middle of, boxers and fried chicken. That's a sacred time in a man's life.
Thank you! You hear that, Janine? Janine?
Heard that?
Janine left already. Shit. Alright. Yeah, I could... Where's this place?
Pulls out the map and sees if there's any coordinates.
Oh, yeah. You can read it perfectly right now.
I read it off.
Alright.
We're in a little village in the mountains here outside of town. At this point and this point.
Okay. I can fuel up to just a blimp and be down there eventually.
Just a blimp. Excellent.
I look over. I don't say anything, but I look at Alex, and the look that I give Alex is the look of a person who is conveying visually the idea of, told you it was a good idea, told you the blimp was a good idea, told you.
I also give her
Eventually.
it's getting worked on.
So, like, how eventually?
I mean, like, how bad is it right now? Are they, like, killing and eating people, or...?
No, we've got them to docile doing nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, more sort of concerned about the proximity of two crazy powerful guy.
The big timetable right now is those two spooky figures.
It sounded like Anatar, the one who melted the jail and also the bank, was like gonna send some minions or something to try and get.
Oh right, there was a barrier here, and he couldn't pierce it with his big laser beam. But then we took the barrier down, so that's great.
Everybody inside the barrier had amnesia.
Oh, and everyone had. Yeah, the barrier was bad too. So
yeah, it was like a mimetic amnesia.
But it's just his fist. Most of it is just details.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you could just I
could be here like tomorrow morning.
Excellent. All right.
Can probably hold out till then.
That's about as much as we could have hoped for.
Yep. All right. I hope the winds are in your favor.
Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, but all right. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll get my medical bag filled up.
Okay, enjoy your chicken.
Enjoy your night, Doctor. This was an awkward conversation once we've hung up.
Okay, so
I swear, whenever the mirror activates, I just think of this.
Have we finished putting like swords and skulls and shit in the trunk yet?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Close that puppy up. Alright, I guess we're herding the bats towards the village.
Yeah, it looks
Everybody
like
wants a ride, hop in.
It looks like while you guys were making the phone call, it looks like Berwick was leading the villagers out of the forest towards his church. Just piping that tune.
I forget. Can Bathor? What was it?
Bathra.
Bathra. Can Bathra fly?
Bathra cannot, sadly. Skeletons lose their ability to fly.
He will regain this ability soon, I assure you.
Okay. I'm just. How are you? Now Bathra cannot fit in the car.
I guess we can drive and it can follow us home. Eventually.
So unless you want to make a very long hike, you're going to need to figure that out.
Can it, like, fly?
No, it
Kind
can't.
of.
We've determined that already. It cannot.
Okay.
I have a slight idea.
Yeah.
It probably can run forever without getting tired, so that's
if
something.
we took it apart and put part of its skeleton in the...
Wait, will it fit in the coffin?
No.
No, it's too big.
large-sized.
Hey, Jack.
It's huge size.
Yes.
Can you just cast haste on him?
But my question...
I
if we
mean,
were to-
I can.
Can I... okay, ignore me then.
I mean, it's not like we're leaving right now, per se.
How did you walk to the
I've
village?
been trying to ask this like multiple times.
Go ahead, Kit.
If we were to take it apart, and put part of it into the trunk, how many cello cases would it take to fill its entire skeleton?
I've got stuff in my cello case already.
I do too, but I never.
As do I.
Was that also required me to?
So here's my thing. I have all my stuff in my cello case, but I never carry it around because if I do, I'm encumbered. I am willing to split among everybody pieces of my cello case to fit part of its skeleton into my cello case, and then we can put the rest into like the third row back seat.
Would that also require me to reassemble him in another way? Like, would that take effort?
You
I
can do
would-
that with your spell.
I would say you wouldn't need to reassemble him because he doesn't last forever. He will... I mean, after your death sphere ends, he'll crumble into pieces.
Yeah, so you can just reassemble him.
Yeah.
Also, here's another thing.
Yeah, because that's what you've been doing with your shark.
This is what we can do when we get back to the base. We can honestly store the skeleton inside of the blimp. That way, when we have the blimp made, we basically have our arsenal inside of it. The shark, the bat, and whatever else you decide to get.
Or, another thought, you guys could rent a wagon, or you guys could buy a wagon from this village.
Yeah, just like attach it to the back.
Ugh, spending money.
Yeah, I was like, how about we don't disassemble skeletons?
I'll go to the father and ask like how much. I'll go to the priest and ask how much a freaking wagon would cost.
That'd be like, hey, we just liberated your town from vampires. Can we at least get a cart?
I am not going to try to ask him for it for free. I'm willing to pay for it.
I mean, we also just found $1,000 down there.
Alright, so...
I also have some money that I can spend. So how much would a cart cost?
He thinks that you could probably, considering what you guys have just done for the town, get away with $50.
I have $48. I would need $2 from somebody else.
Deeper into debt.
Borrow one from Alex and one from Simon.
One from Alex.
Jack can also shovel it forward and be like, you owe me more money.
$235 that Ivan owes me.
Okay,
Into debt.
Jack,
Why isn't Nevo paying for this?
Actually, wait.
It's his skeleton.
I'm actually gonna ask. I'm actually gonna ask Nevo. Would you be willing to go 50-50 on this?
No!
Okay, I guess we'll leave that skeleton behind.
Yeah, we'll
That
leave
was
the
I
skeleton
guess
here.
I'm borrowing another $1 from you guys.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Can somebody just give me like $1 or $2?
No, I'm drawing the line here. My friend. You need to stop.
Could I have? Could you?
You know what? Yeah, either Nevo pays for this, or we just leave the bat. This is his pet. He has to take responsibility for it.
Okay, Nevo. Just that's all I need.
I'm going to just cast haste on him, make
don't
him
have
run
haste.
fast, and we could just, look the fast way.
Hey,
Jack has haste. We could do this. There's teamwork involved in this process. We're a team.
I
Okay, what's the
cannot
move
bother
speed on the,
using spell
on
points and just
that?
have the
Man.
concentration on it.
All I'm asking is like $2 fucking bucks.
Nevo has to pay for it.
I'm saving money for plot reasons.
It's $2.
I know, but every dollar counts in this campaign, man.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
Give me like $2.
Why do you want the cart so bad? Just let him take care of it himself.
Cause then we can carry it. Cause then this won't be an issue later.
If it's an issue
doesn't
later,
he-
then he will have to
Issue-
fix it. It's his bat.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
for real. It's gonna be a freaking issue the moment you try to fly with that car. The trailer's gone, bud.
I was just gonna say if we were gonna get a cart, we could just go on fucking road trip back the way we came.
We have to drive down the friggin' mountain. The trailer's gonna come apart.
You guys didn't go down a mountain.
Correction. This is
If I
countryside.
eat the flea expediently. If I hit the nitro on the car, we're just gonna fucking incinerate it.
Yeah, you guys didn't go past the mountain or anything. It was actually kind of like driving through Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
no,
countryside.
Okay, could I finish, please?
Go ahead.
As always.
What I was saying is later down the route, when Nevo eventually eventually, yeah, I guess would be the right word. When Nevo resurrects a creature later down the line, we're good, like something that's this big, probably. We're gonna need another way to transport it.
We're not gonna
by
need
next-
anything. Never will need it.
Spoiler alert, by next level, I'll be able to make Bathra fly. So that won't be a problem anymore.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is what tears the group apart.
Not getting
I'm
a
just
card,
shaking
dude.
my
I'll
head.
be able
I'm
to
trying.
sharkly fly if I wanted to.
My lungs. Oh,
Nevo, I am trying to help you, my dude.
Jack.
Well, we're not getting a cart.
Oh my god.
Activate cart
could
mode.
just-
I shift the car into cart mode.
turns
We
into
can
We're
it.
not
just
getting a
fucking
cart.
sell
If you
it
really
when we
wanted to
get
do
back
some shit,
home.
then I could probably just have it grow vines out of it and hold whatever the fuck over the car or
Right, I
something.
get no. That congratulations, you did actually manage to come up with a worse idea. You did make it worse. That's so funny though. Just imagining the big skeletal corpse just wadded up into a ball tangled and wrapped in vines and just kind of like a tether ball bouncing behind the car.
Like the just married freaking tethers.
I am going to do something then.
Okay,
Let me try to do something really quick.
go.
Hold on a
good,
second.
though.
No, Kit, go.
I want to see how much of the bat skeleton I can fit inside the fucking cello case.
Probably like a couple ribs.
That's it.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
You know how big a cello is? I mean, it's smaller than a person.
Big.
This
They're
thing
smaller
is the
than a
size
man.
of the entire car.
What are you talking about? A cello's bigger than a person.
By like maybe a foot, and that's just in height.
Anywho,
I'd say you wouldn't be able to fit all of it in there.
we'd be able to maybe get like a wing, maybe, and I'd be pushing it.
I'd say one cello case per 5 feet. Per 5 foot square that it takes up.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's a huge size,
effort-
because that means it's 15. That means we would need 5 cello cases.
Not emptying my cello case.
I don't even
I'm not
remember what
going
the
along
fuck's
with
even
this.
in mine.
Nevo comes up with a solution, or I come up with a stupid one that's probably going to break the skeleton into a million pieces.
Okay, I actually have a generic question. How much weight can the cello case actually hold?
Okay.
I'm done with this. I'm
So we go
done
to
with
the
this.
church.
I'm actually done with this. So I'm going to move on
I'm
to the
not-
next thing in the.
I'm not asking
campaign
for
now.
it. This is for my own personal question.
All I said was that it can hold like weapons and stuff. I didn't assign a weight limit to it. It's just
They can carry 1 billion pounds.
But you can no longer
As much
carry it
as a
at this point.
Then
It also
For-
begins to weigh 1 billion pounds.
whatever. Well, let's just move on. It looks like we're just ditching the stupid bat.
We're not ditching the bat. It can just walk. It can just walk, like you said.
Apparently, we're going to be here overnight.
Not necessarily. Yes, I would like to resolve that before we talk about anything else.
We still have another whole day to chill here.
All right, so
As we're driving to the church.
we have 2 more orders of business to take care of tonight.
all right.
We need to consider if we want to hurry, stay up overnight, and transport these shards somewhere safer.
Tempting.
And we need to decide if we want to inform our client about the status of her brother immediately.
Probably,
Right, I
that's
guess we
tempting.
have her number.
I mean,
Maybe we
does
could
she,
wait.
does she really need to know that he was a bat or something?
Yeah, we could, wait and see if the priest can fix just him. We told him to do him first.
Exactly. I say we wait it out for that one.
Yeah, I could,
Okay, let's
maybe
proceed.
take 10 minutes or something. I don't know, we'll see.
Okay, Star, quick question.
Storm.
It better not be about
Storm.
carts.
It's not about cards.
Go ahead, Kit.
How long did it take us to get to here without, the barrier issue, from the Justice Pit space?
You guys took off in the morning, arrived there around afternoon, so it took about 3 hours to get there. 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, so my possible idea is we do transfer the shard to a safe location. However, we could also have the person who is transporting the goods bring the collapsed skeleton of Bafra in the entirety of the seats. That's except for front seats.
So you want a single driver to take the things that all of the bad guys want alone?
Yeah, that way if they come after it, only one person dies. Makes sense.
Wait, we have 2 of these crystal-y things, right?
3.
They're metal shards.
Why don't we split them among 3 of us, and then, one of us goes, and we only bring one of them with us. That way, we're splitting up the crystals.
Shards.
Shards.
Metal shards. Because I only have one lead box.
I'm in favor of
Wait.
handing the shards over to the doctor when he goes back.
I have another idea that may actually work with Nevo's. It could be possible that the priest or even John Luke may have had some sort of carrying thing to basically keep the shard's location unknown.
Shard was in the coffin, wasn't it? With
Yes.
Alice Fane.
Well, no, I'm more thinking that I'm not saying that they had something to hide it, but they may have something like a lead line set, something like that.
Amish guy just casually has a lead box.
It could
I
be
mean, we can ask, but
priest
Oh.
said that priests religious classes tend to have a lot of divination based spells, so they may have stuff to do anti-divination with.
I'll put that on the list of things to ask the priest.
Alright.
You can at least see my
Assuming we
process of
still
that, right?
only have one lead box.
Let me see here. Move this along a little bit. You guys end up getting to the church. He does do Solwayne first, since you guys were requesting that.
Right.
What does he have? Not much, but he is versed in Life Sphere. So, he is going to do... He's going to open up his prayer book. And he is going to try to break enchantment. He's going to spend one
ask
spell
about
point. Okay. After about 10 minutes of prayer, a little holy
Yeah, right.
ointment, and a little bit of holy water, you see this black smoke begin to emanate off Solwayne as his body slowly returns back to that of an Atlan.
Bullet dodged.
Hey, you there, buddy?
You see him kind of blink a little bit, look up at the priest, look up at you all, and it kind of looks on back to the horde of bat people kind of standing idly in the doorways, some of them taking their seats at the pews, and he just screams.
Oh dear.
I imagine they're not sitting at the pews, but they're hanging from the rafters.
Yes. Well, I should say I saw this coming, but I really didn't.
Hey, it's okay. They're not going to attack anyone.
What the fuck?
You're fine, buddy. Shit,
Yeah,
what?
lots of stuff been going on. We can explain if you stop freaking out.
You see him begin to try to do a couple little breathing exercises.
Okay, good.
Okay, tell you what, might just be easier to offer you this. You just want to see your sister again.
Yeah, you remember her now, right?
You see his eyes grow big. Oh my god, I do!
Hey, we fixed it.
Alright, cool. You want to?
Oh my god!
We go back to the city.
I
Up to you.
I think that might be good.
Okay, cool. Sounds like a done deal. We'll be leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, you can, like, talk to your sister now-ish, though.
Depends if she's awake and if she's still at the HQ. Our HQ.
Is that where she was staying?
No. She was living in town.
He was at the motel.
Yeah, don't we have, like, her number or something?
I don't think you guys ever got her number.
Ah, shit. Never mind, you can't talk to her.
I'm sure we did.
No.
I'm pretty sure we asked for her contact.
I don't remember you guys asking that.
I honestly don't remember either. I don't think so. That doesn't sound like something we asked for. We should probably do that next time. Us being forgetful fucks.
Now that you have the power of a wireless phone.
Anywho. So, we'll catch him up to... you know what? Jack's gonna be the blunt asshole and catch him up to speed and explain everything so bluntly without any explanation. Leave it so vague. Like, okay, so the mayor was apparently the leader of apparently this vampire cult. Well, serving under the leader of a vampire cult, under the Night Lord Alusfane, and apparently you were all morphed into his subordinates? I don't know what the hell exactly happened, but apparently it's been a while since that happened. Alusfane's up, so that's cool. And shit me whack, yo. And that's how vague Jack is. That's the explanation.
I'm trying to remember what the meme is of the guy with his hands up to his face, like he's processing it, but he just has one hand.
Oh, the Jackie Chan meme?
Yeah.
Yeah, the two hands together in front of your face, like... He's basically doing that, but with one hand.
You know, I'm gonna be real honest. I was hoping my life would be a little more mundane after the war.
Well, welcome to whack shit in this world, my friend.
Yeah, unlucky break, definitely.
You're welcoming him to this like he hasn't been experiencing it for much longer than some of you have.
Shrugs.
Berwick kind of looks at all of you. This is gonna take me a while. I can only do this so many times a day.
We have sent for help.
More priest?
Sort of.
An actual sciencey doctor.
A doctor of incredible magical talent. He should be
Yeah,
able to
not
deal with the rest of
still a
the
magic doctor.
Someone who at least will be able to help.
And I believe
at
he
least
called
alleviate
it psionic.
some of it.
I don't know what that means, but
Magic science.
Typically, we'd never ask for outside help like that, but in this case, I think the good Lord can forgive me.
This is a lot of bats.
I believe the correct term is psiagic.
Personally, you're gonna need. I mean, no offense, Berwick, but you're probably gonna need the help. You are only one person after all, and you got a whole town of people to unvert.
And that vampire could still be in the area.
Points at her like, oh yeah, she's got a good point there.
You seemed pretty afraid of the idea of Poppy stepping up to the plate.
So Poppy could be in the area.
Oh, that's true too, though.
We're both at the same time. I really want to leave.
I don't know who Poppy is, but can he be warded with crosses?
I'm pretty sure he's... Like, is he alive? He looked alive when he was trying to melt our faces off.
What?
Don't worry about it.
A long explanation that you probably won't understand.
I add it to the pile.
There are things of this world that you cannot comprehend.
I like that this guy's the meme of everything's on fire, and he's like, sips tea, this is fine.
No, he's more like, this is horrible.
Okay.
He looks very tired at the moment. His former friend has been turned into an undead two-headed bat creature that is now in the employment of servitude of these random people who came to his town. Half, or pretty much all of his congregation has been turned into bats.
But hey,
It's
at least
fine.
you remember the outside world now.
I do.
And your
I
crops
do.
are going to be doing all better.
You see him slowly turn and look at the bat congregation as one of them is like its head is like underneath one of the pews, like eating a cricket.
Lots of... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to...
You know, once we get the farmers sorted out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Tis
sorry for
the-
causing so much trouble. But, you know, also kind of fixing some other things that were wrong and also revealing some horrible truths.
The
I
Lord
feel like that
does.
all sort of evens out.
The Lord does work in mysterious ways, even if his angels are unorthodox.
He is spared.
Scared.
You know, it's fine.
Oh god.
Let me
By
see.
the way, if you have another situation like this arise up and you need more help, I suggest contacting a group known as Justice Fist.
Here's our card.
Here's our card.
No.
He takes it
We'll be here all week.
and he
If
he actually takes the card and he slips it between the pages of his Bible.
Convenient.
Hey, which purpose to try to get advertisement out there?
And the Lord did say, fist it.
Mhm.
Indeed, he did. Oh god, I just had the dumbest thought for Justice Fist Bible.
The Just the Bible.
The Just a Bible. And on the third day, he shall fist again.
That is.
Instead of it being written in chapters, it's written in
I
knuckles.
think that's like idolatry or something. I don't remember the...
And Jesus did gaze down upon his disciples and
Now,
say,
if Jesus
it's
was
justice
part of
time.
It stops being sacrilege if Jesus was part of Justice Fist. That's scripture.
At fucking
Everybody,
midnight.
everybody open your Justice Bible
Oh no!
to the middle knuckle.
Okay, moving off from this thought before I get any ideas.
You're welcome, Storm.
Remember, Storm, never go full JoJo.
Hey, that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
That's
now-
my job. I've
Translator's
already
note.
become JoJo. I've become
All right.
Neo.
Part 7 revealed that Jesus, son of Joseph, was the first JoJo.
Oh, please, God, no.
It wasn't the North Star, it was the Joe Star. Anyways.
And that's the
Berwick.
punchline.
Berwick has enough spell points to do this for 2 more people. That's
Oh.
it. So he
Uh,
Let him
atta-
pick the kid.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably women and children.
Okay.
I sadly don't have that in my life here.
He
Someone who's a caretaker, and then, children.
Is
That one
is there a way
specific
that I
kid
can
that
maybe-
was the other Piper before.
Oh, yeah, because then he would be able to...
Harness the bats.
What's going on?
Sorry, I just thought I heard my neighbors shouting outside. Never mind.
We can
Is there
pick two.
any way I?
Oh.
Hmm.
Give me one quick second. I'm gonna peek out my window real quick.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that particular
I
arsenal
won't-
trick yet.
I won't lie when you said about the whole Jesus thing, my mind
Wait.
immediately
I
went
remember
to
that.
Beyblade and Moses parting the sea with a Beyblade.
Wait, what? Hold on a minute. I actually have to look at something on my sheet because I didn't actually know about this because I completely forgot about it. Configuration. Yeah, I can actually fix that. I don't know what that armor.
Sorry about that. It was my neighbor downstairs playing Overwatch.
Is Star. Sorry, there was a delay.
All right. Yes, kid.
So Storm. Is there any way I can help him, even though I don't have the break enchantment talent? I have the light sphere talent, or light sphere. Is there any way I can help him in some way?
No, I'm afraid not. Not without that particular talent.
So
Okay. Well,
he
when
can
he is,
pick. Oh,
never mind.
go ahead.
So you're
From
picking.
being inside of a bat, could I remember feeling like I could stop being a bat?
What?
From being
English.
inside of a bat, did I feel like I could maybe stop being a bat?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Not exactly
to
knowledge.
possess people and then, while controlling them, have them reverse their own transformation.
No, that is a supernatural ability that you cannot tap into just yet.
I will ask
Yeah.
the father if he has any scrolls of break curse
Wait.
or break enchantment.
You said you didn't follow my advice and you didn't take an incantable, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Oh no,
I
that's
didn't
just
remember all the
extraordinary.
details.
You
and
just
were
got
like,
it. You just got extraordinary. You didn't get supernatural.
Nah, extraordinary.
All right. I would say,
Well,
Ivan, if you
Like,
want
what?
to, I will allow you to do a spellcraft on the Bible, on his Gideon, and this could allow you to potentially replicate it if you have the the scribe scroll or something like that.
A what?
If you could make scrolls and stuff, you could potentially study his Bible for those specific spells that he's casting and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Interesting.
try spell crafting with that.
Just something to note down.
Yeah.
Alright. Spellcrafting check. Okay. So I would say, yeah, you somewhat familiarize yourself with the basic incantations that he's using for this specific talent. You could probably go off to, if you yourself could make scrolls, you could probably do something with it, or you could go and describe it to a
No, that's right. I was going into college for that, or I was like going into the college for that.
Yeah.
So I do. I think he says I do know how to make scrolls somewhat.
You have to have a feat,
Yeah.
I thought.
That's a feat.
Scribe
Oh.
scroll. Item creation feat.
Shit. I don't have that.
Okay.
I thought Encanter may have given me that.
No. So, Nevo?
Fuck, I really want to help.
I was gonna say, if we only get 2 alternative picks, at least one of the 2 should be that Piper kid. That's all I wanted to add.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
I'm
way,
agreeing.
so that way he has like a partner in crime to like make sure these bats are under control as they like can take shifts or whatever.
Alright. So, pick the kid. 10-minute
Kids have
ritual.
like a mom or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, he had a mom. He had a family.
Yeah, maybe like his mom.
Okay. Do it on both of them.
Yeah, I don't
10
even see the
minutes.
scribe scroll feat.
I believe for spheres it's like, not implement, like spell component or something like that. We'll look it up later.
I'll look it up.
Alright. They shift on back to normal. Kid kind of blinks a little dazed. Why does my mouth taste like mosquitoes?
He said it was implement or what?
I don't remember which one it was.
Consider yourself lucky it doesn't taste worse.
Both kind of look back. Ah, that ain't normal. Hey, Mum. I always heard the village was going batty. But this is ridiculous. And there's just
You know
this,
what?
as she smacks him in the back of the head. And Berwick is just kind of explaining the situation to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to be a bat. Oh. And the mother's
Yeah.
just having none of it.
With one extra night, think about all of the extra fertilizer they'll have produced.
The mother's jaw just drops as you suggested. She just looks at you like, are you insane? He is right, Ma.
You've got to learn how to be as optimistic as you can. Find the little spot of light in the cloud of darkness, you know?
God, I don't know if I should make the kid say this. I'm gonna go make some right now.
No! You're not a bat!
Jack's just gonna shake his head in disappointment, like, and sigh.
Alright. That's all that Berwick can do for the night. So he's got 3 people. Solwayne again opens up his house to you guys. Again, not too much space, but whatever.
Are we going to hunker down? Are we going to hide?
And part of me wants to get those things as far away from here as possible. And
I mean, we could just take shifts. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, we're absolutely doing watches.
Oh, of course, yes.
I'll let you guys decide that. As Berwick begins to lead those of his flock he didn't revert back, desperately getting them back to their houses.
No, just take him to the bat barn.
But what if they breed?
Oh no.
I'm just going to get them back to their houses and hope they don't make a mess of the place.
They're going to make a mess
They
of the
don't seem
place.
to be doing much of anything.
I mean, eating bugs, crawling around.
One of them is over by a baptismal font doing the little bat lick thing.
Oh no, doesn't that burn?
It does not, actually.
Huh.
Huh.
Neat. Well, not gonna question it.
Alright. So what are you guys gonna do?
Shifts.
Shifts? Alright. Tell me how you're gonna do them.
Alex will sleep in the car.
Okay. Who's taking...
guess.
Who's taking...
Jack will take first watch. Sure.
Can't give any of you guys dark vision anymore.
Nevo needs to be on watch.
Okay.
Alright. So... First watch, second watch. Thirdsies?
Khurtin, Jack, anybody?
I already volunteered.
Oh, Khurtin. Anybody?
I'll take the whichever one is the brightest watch.
Early morning, so fourth. Who wants to
Dragon's
take
still awake. Dragon shakes you.
Does not appear so.
Dragon.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh,
No, probably
hopefully
AFK.
he's muted and awake, and not muted and asleep.
Okay.
Look at how long we're talking about you, Dragon. You better unmute and confirm.
Hello?
Dragon,
Sorry, I'm
Oh, there he is.
in two places right now.
hooray! You want to take a watch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just need a perception roll, I'm sure.
Eventually.
Eventually, yes, probably.
Well,
Okay.
I'm definitely using
Oh
that
god.
Wow! Okay.
one. I love it. On point with rolls tonight.
Everything.
Alright. Nevo, did you have your hand up earlier?
Oh, that was for the bat thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, so each of you who is on your shift, go ahead and roll for perception.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a stupidly high perception because I maxed out my rank on it. For now.
Nice.
Oh,
First
so I have a
shift.
+9 to my perception. I'm
Alright.
pretty perceptive.
Jack,
Famous last words.
as you guys all begin to kind of hunker down around Solwayn's cabin for the night. Let me see here. I'm guessing, are you like up on the roof or just kind of out in the yard just keeping watch?
Oh, you know what? I'll perch on top of the roof, just chamber my gun, do a bit of cleaning,
Okay.
absent-mindedly.
Alright. Nothing too much happens that night. One major thing is you see the bats, the big old dire bats, begin to leave their barn. and they begin to kind of circle around in the air for a while. And like a dog that got freed from its cage, it just kind of blasts up into the air. And they begin to make their way over the horizon. Looks like for their nightly feeding.
He'll take mental note of that.
You actually see a couple of them do the goose thing, or the eagle thing, while they'll swoop down low over the river and snatch a fish right from the water.
Make a mental note of that as well. The next watch, which I believe is Nevo, I think.
Yes.
He will let Nevo that the dire bats are out for feeding, and that they might be swooping around.
Alright, 18.
Before he gets some shut-eye.
Alright.
Wait to get all our points back.
So yeah, that would happen in the morning. When you get all your points and stuff back.
Okay.
Alright. Nevo, of course your magic runs out, so Batra collapses into his pile. And let me see.
Just
Xylophone noises.
insert bones falling apart.
Xylophone noises.
Let me
Can't
see.
stuff these bones in my thing. Damn.
What you're saying is you can't conceal this massive boner. Ha ha!
Go sit in the corner.
I am in a corner. It's a studio apartment. Everything's a corner.
It's
In
all
that
cornered.
corner. Which one? Figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, my apologies. I'll move 2 inches to the left.
Square to make a circle.
Alright.
Accurate.
Nothing too much happens on your night. Nevo, barn owl comes on down.
Jack was after me, right? Oh, wait, no, he went.
no.
No, he went first, right?
Khurtin is after you.
Curtain. Yeah.
Alright. Khurtin, let me
This
see.
is all.
Here's
He
the
saw
part.
slightly more than I did.
Here is what I was dreading. What I was having you guys roll those d6s for.
Oh
Alright.
no.
Oh no.
Something with our leveling up. And I rolled a 1 on that. I don't like this.
As you are where are you positioned?
Would be. Do we have a thing where the camp is, or?
Up
We're
south.
like around Solween's place up north. We see where the red Sal is. We're
Yeah.
basically around that place.
Mhm.
He's just gonna be walking around the grounds, just kind of patrolling.
Okay.
Do like a perimeter sweep around the house like a few times throughout the night.
He will have everything ready with his rifle and whatnot.
As you begin to make your rounds around this area, with that 25, as you begin to make your way back around the front of the house, you notice that the car is gone.
I'm in the car.
Oh no.
Yeah, you are.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
as you kind of like look at where the tire tracks are leading out into the field, and you kind of just follow with your you've got a flashlight. As you are kind of like following where its tracks are, you find it out in the middle of a field.
Say to himself, "Come on, Alex. It's not the time for a joyride."
It has buried itself up to up past the wheels in the soil, and you see from its hubcaps are growing these massive roots that are stained with gold.
You stained with
Oh.
gold?
Stained with
What the?
Yes.
yeah.
I mean,
It's-
this Riley has
Going
done
on.
something.
Is it leveling up again? Oh Jesus.
Rhinsley
That's a
is
Water
leveling
tower all
up
over again. It's a water
As-
tower all over again.
as you see roots begin to grow, not just from the hubcaps, from the trunk, from under the hood, and they're just burying themselves in the ground, and they are spreading fast. And you begin to see little, like, tree leaves begin to, like, grow from just the surface of the vehicle, followed by this little branch. And then you realize to your horror, as it's not just a branch, it's a human arm.
That's sketch. Okay.
Followed by another. Followed by what looks like a human leg beginning to grow from the tire. And
please.
As this thing roots itself into the ground, there is an explosion of blood and gore as the Justicar transforms into a 50-foot tall tree of bark and gore.
That description, my first immediate was just like, nope, just walk away.
Am I still in there?
Yeah, that was my second question.
Yeah.
You actually see,
Passed out in the driver's seat.
as you see, like, this like tumorous
the branches.
see this tumorous pustule almost be like bleed sap out as you see it deposit Alex right at the base.
Oh, well, that's nice. Or at least, before turning into a limb tree, spit out the driver. That's nice.
What is happening?
Yeah, did Alex wake up from that, or is...
I can't imagine I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's probably
Let's see if you actually did. Roll a perception check.
Oh god.
Don't roll a nat
Did I not
one.
notice?
That was almost the nat one.
Wow.
It's a 10.
You kind of begin to stir a little.
Slimy.
You begin to stir a little bit. Nice and warm.
That could be a bit waking up, because my character is going to be shouting at her, going, "What the hell is wrong with the car?
What? What the fuck is wrong with the car?
It's a tree now!"
Oh shit! What the fuck? What is this stuff? Oh god!
I don't know. You're the one who read the manual.
I don't know why. I just imagine it moving like this.
Is it just standing there?
It is.
It's just a
It is
tree.
standing there menacingly.
It is.
JoJo menacing.
It is still continuing to grow a little bit as its arm branches reach out and begin to flower.
What
Ooh.
application could Dungear have intended for this monstrosity?
Okay, that
None of us are
looks
getting
like
named and need replacement limbs.
that looks like dog mode. Ryan, play!
What is dog mode?
It's the plant one.
Well, yeah, isn't that just supposed to grow, like, berries and, like, maybe radishes?
Well, yeah, just like branches and vines and shit too. Ryan, play!
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Can I? I'm like yelling at it like
Yeah.
like forcefully.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
no.
intimidate check then?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, Ryan's like, you get down here this minute.
16. Let me see how intimidated he is as a tree. Okay, that's fair. As you begin to shout at it, you hear this booming voice coming from the tree. As, like a vacuum, all this gore and limbs begin to suck on in, reforming in the shape of the Typhon as it crashes to the ground in a pool of just gore and blood. It has changed into formerly plant mode.
Ugh.
Now upgraded to bio mode.
Oh boy. Great. Cool. Love
Here,
that.
Rook, I told you can't appear in this campaign.
I'm gonna
Hey.
wade through the blood.
You guys remember many sessions ago when you were making jokes about the car growing legs and arms and leaping? This mode had been planned out before that.
Amazing.
That's why I was giggling incessantly when you guys were
Okay.
talking.
Kill it with fire.
Alex is gonna wade through the blood to the car and open the.
Oh,
open
it's
the hood.
like mud.
Yep, that's fine. Just gonna get to it and open the hood. Look inside.
As you see, the engine is like cooling off as it stops glowing and just goes back to normal. And you see two little eyes form on the top of the engine and a little mouth.
Rhinsley. You seem very proud of yourself for that. You don't do that again unless I tell you to. Understand?
So lucky Jack isn't awake right now. Jack would have shot it.
Do you understand, Rhinsley?
I'm a doctor.
I'm just going to take that as a yes. Good boy for stop being a horrifying flesh monster. And I pat the eyeballs on the head and I
Good.
give it my last spell point.
Good boy.
So
Good boy.
last spell point for the Rhinsley.
Good
I'll just
boy.
delete that.
Good boy.
Yes, good boy. No,
Pendejo.
no, not the pendejo. Good boy. Okay, now just go back to being normal so I can go back to sleep. Drive it back to the house.
From its spokes, it grows arms and legs and crawls its way back to where it previously was sitting.
Ugh, no. Kill it with fire.
Oh, Jesus.
It's visceral
If Jack
too.
sees this, he's gonna go back to bed and take a swig of something strong when they get back.
Goddamn dark soul shit.
It's visceral too. It starts by growing the bones and then the muscle and the veins and then the skin. It's horrible. That's
what
why.
color is the skin?
Oh,
Like green.
actually, it is the same color as the Justicar. So yeah, it'd be green, but it's really fleshy.
Jolly green giant.
That's why I didn't like it when you guys kept rolling fives.
Why did we just end up in an episode of Berserk?
It's like, nothing happens.
Other than that, yeah, quiet evening. The field now smells like iron, though. Probably because of the copious amounts of blood that are just now covering it. There's also
plants fucking love meat and flesh and bones so much. That field is going to be so rich.
there's also a ton of soil. There's a small crater now from where Rhinsley had rooted himself.
You can bring a whole fucking tree back to life by burying a stake under it. They love that shit.
Oh man, get ready until I send you the what it does now.
Oh god.
I'm
Imagine
gonna
horrible
shoot
attack
you.
on Titan.
know what it does now that it can sprout body parts.
Well, I guess if one of us loses a limb, that's our answer.
It's already an all-terrain vehicle. It's literally the most all-terrain vehicle possible.
We're in the
Yes,
middle
can
of
fly,
fight.
so that's kind
One
of
of our characters loses a limb.
beyond terrain.
We caught that
It can fly. It can become a submarine. It can like fucking Tarzan swing through trees already, but now it has arms, so that's cool.
Can it grow arms and grab its own ice weapons?
Sure.
No,
my
because it
God.
can't be in 2 modes at once.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we
That's
can
a
just
plan.
give it some swords. We just found a bunch.
Give it a great sword.
The car's got a knife!
Although I guess
Wait,
Titan
guys,
would be more.
I just figured out something.
Wait, he can
We'll give
totally.
it a heavy iron. We'll give it a heavy steel shield.
Hey, if at least someone tries to steal it, he can strangle the car thief to death.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was
God,
about
this
to
is
say,
literally.
I wish it was-
This thing has anti-theft protection now. It can protect itself if it gets stolen.
I wish you guys rolled any other. But
Well, at
you,
least we got it over with.
yeah,
I rolled like 2.
yeah. I was choosing which numbers got rolled the most, though.
And, like 3 people roll
Oh.
5.
Well, if that's all that's, happening, we're gonna go and wake up the next person, and he's not sleeping,
I think he needs a heavy drink after that.
Sprouting body parts or whatever was just put in the Avalon chat with the jumping car. That's kind of horrifying.
You look like
Thank you.
What's
That
what's wrong with you? You look like you saw a ghost.
I wish it was a ghost. A ghost would be easier to explain. Just don't ask, Ivan. I'm going to bed.
The interior's
Blank,
like
blank.
clean, right?
Oh yeah,
Like, here, right? Okay.
it's spotless.
I have all my
Good.
I have all my stuff like back. Right?
That's not creepy at all.
And that's
I
where
hate
we
you,
shall.
Storm.
That's where we shall end, with Ivan greeting the morning, standing before a pool of blood
Oh.
in the middle of a field.
Can we restore our point?
Yes. Yes.
I was hoping that we would go for a little longer.
How much? I got like
If you guys
six.
wanna go for a little longer just to go over stuff, that's fine. But if if we're gonna call it for tonight, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'll find some time this week to level up. So don't worry about that.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what. We still have about like 6 minutes left on my timer. You want to keep on going, Ivan?
Sure. I don't have anything like.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, I thought you had something in your mind. Okay.
No.
I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, we'll call it there for the night. Greeting the morning with a pool of gore.
It just didn't feel like we got a lot of stuff done today.
That's fine.
Well, we were discussing carts for a long time.
Yeah.
We were discussing random bullshit for a while.
How much your cello case? How many pounds per square inch your cello case can hold?
Parts and bones and
Now both
cello
band
cases.
games have tension. How about that for timely?
So yeah, getting done before it's midnight on my
Can
end.
we
That's
call
pretty
this
good.
episode? Can we call this episode Bone Debacle?
Blood and bone.
Oh, Jesus.
Bloodbone.
No, not blood. Blood bone.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about our bloody bones.
No, wait, I have an idea for this episode name. Card Salesman.
We never talked to a card. Oh wait, actually, we did technically talk to a card salesman.
Yeah, but that was for like all 5 seconds.
Hold on, let me think.
No, it was more like 15 entire fucking minutes.
But let me think. Hold on. It's
That
on the
was
tip of my tongue.
Journey. Ugh.
You now have. Oh, I'll stop in 3, 2,
No.
1.
Later.
Oh, yeah, my shit.